Hello there, Modern World Dynamics family. Here's a little relationship humor to start your day. Ever wonder why love is like a math equation? It adds happiness, subtracts sorrow, multiplies joy, and, well, sometimes divides a pizza between you and an ex who just won't fade away. And speaking of exes, here's a classic for you. Why don't we ever give them a second chance? Because, my friends, our exes are like old milk in the fridge. We may not remember why it's sour, but we don't need to taste it again to know. Alright, let's dive into the meat of today's topic. Today we're discussing a rather intriguing concept, the alpha widow. Now, you might be thinking, what on earth is an alpha widow? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on quite the journey of understanding. An alpha widow, in the simplest terms, is a person who remains emotionally tethered to an ex-partner. But not just any ex. We're talking about the one who is considered the alpha of their dating history. That's right, the one who set the bar so high, it's as if they were pole vaulting over the moon. This ex is the one who, despite no longer being in the picture, still manages to cast a long shadow over any subsequent relationships. Now, you might be wondering, why would someone be so hung up on an ex? Well, it's not always about being hung up. It's more about the impact that this alpha relationship had on them. It's about how this relationship set a certain standard, a benchmark if you will, that their current partners are constantly being measured against. It's like trying to enjoy a delicious apple, but all the while, you're comparing it to the most succulent orange you've ever tasted. It's just not the same, is it? So, in essence, an alpha widow is not just someone who can't let go of the past, it's someone whose past has set such a high standard that the present struggles to measure up. And this can make for some challenging dynamics in their current relationships. Sounds intriguing, right? Let's delve deeper. Meet Jane. She had a high school sweetheart, Jack, who was the star quarterback. Jane and Jack were the picture-perfect couple, the epitome of young love, and the envy of all their peers. They were inseparable, creating memories and sharing experiences that would forever be etched in their hearts. But as they say, all good things must come to an end. Jack moved away for college, and despite their best efforts, the long-distance relationship didn't survive the test of time. Jane was left heartbroken, her dreams of a happily ever after shattered. Fast forward to today. Jane is a successful woman in her own right, with a flourishing career and a vibrant social life. She's dated a few men since Jack, but none of these relationships seem to last. You see, every man Jane dates is inadvertently compared to Jack, the alpha of her romantic history. Her current partner, Mike, is a wonderful man, caring, attentive, and successful. But despite his best efforts, he often finds himself falling short of the high benchmark set by Jack. Jane talks about Jack often, reminiscing about their high school days. She still holds on to mementos from their relationship, a constant reminder of the love she once had. Jane's attachment to Jack triggers frequent arguments with Mike. She's hesitant to commit, often cancelling plans without a clear reason. Mike's victories, no matter how big or small, are overshadowed by Jane's past, making him feel less significant. Despite her love for Mike, Jane can't seem to let go of Jack. The ghost of her past relationship haunts her present, casting a shadow on her capacity to fully appreciate and celebrate her current relationship. Jane is a classic example of an alpha widow, constantly comparing her current partners to Jack. Now you might be wondering, how can I tell if someone is an alpha widow? Well, my friends, it's not as difficult as you might think. There are a number of signs that can give an alpha widow away. Let's dive in and discuss some of these signs. Firstly, an alpha widow often talks about her ex, the so-called alpha. Whether it's about his achievements, his personality, or even his quirks, her conversations seem to always circle back to him. You might feel like you're competing with a ghost, an invisible presence in your relationship. Secondly, an alpha widow tends to compare her current partner to her ex. She might do this overtly or subtly, but the comparison is there. And let me tell you, in this comparison, the ex usually comes out on top. It's like running a race with a world record holder's time constantly hanging over your head. Next on the list comes mood swings. Memories of her past relationship can trigger sudden shifts in her mood. One moment she's happy, and the next, she's lost in a cloud of nostalgia, sadness, or even anger. It's like walking through a field of emotional landmines, never knowing when one might blow. Lastly, there's a hesitancy to commit. An alpha widow may be unsure about diving into a new relationship because she's still emotionally tethered to her ex. Committing to someone new means letting go of the past, and that's a step she might not be ready to take. Now, it's important to remember that these signs are not definitive proof. They're more like red flags waving in the wind. They can give you an idea of what you might be dealing with, but they don't paint the whole picture. So it's crucial to communicate, seek understanding, and be patient. Remember, these signs are not definitive proof, but they're certainly red flags. So you've identified an alpha widow. What now? You might be thinking, well, let's dive into it. The key to dealing with an alpha widow is understanding and patience. It's no easy task, juggling the shadow of an alpha ex and your own presence in the relationship. But remember, it's not a competition. You're not there to outshine her ex, but to provide a different kind of light. It's crucial to communicate openly about how her past relationships impact your current one. If there are comparisons, remind her gently that you're not her ex, and you bring your own unique qualities to the table. It might be a bit of a roller coaster, dealing with mood swings and old memories. But hey, who said love was a smooth ride anyway? Keep your patience hat on, and give her the space she needs to heal and move forward. Also remember that it's okay to set boundaries. If talking about her ex becomes too much, communicate that to her. And if things don't improve, it might be time to reconsider if this is the relationship for you. Remember, everyone has a past. It's all about how we handle it. You're not just dealing with an alpha widow, you're dealing with a person, with feelings and experiences. So let's approach it with empathy and understanding. So, there you have it, folks, a quick rundown on the concept of an alpha widow. We've dived deep into the world of these intriguing creatures, exploring their characteristics and how they can impact relationships. We've shared signs to look out for, and even offered some advice on how to navigate dating an alpha widow. Remember, this video is not about labeling or judging, but about understanding and empathizing. If you found this video helpful, or even just entertaining, do us a favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Modern World Dynamics, for more insightful content. We'd also love to hear your thoughts or experiences related to the topic, so don't hesitate to share in the comments section. Before we wrap up, we've got something special for you. In the description below, you'll find a link to our YouTube AI Masterclass. It's a course where we'll share secrets on how to generate passive income, grow your channel, and even quit your 9-5 to become a full-time creator using artificial intelligence. Don't forget to check out our YouTube AI Masterclass in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.